Oh yeah, you got some dirt. How did the raids do you?
I was going to be more aggressive because I do a lot of street riding too.
Right. Excellent. Look at all that mud. Looks good with the causes, doesn't it? Hey y'all, Fuzzy Biker here in Pembroke, Virginia at Harry Terry's. What is this place called? Gearhead Junction, Giles County. It's we're in absolutely gorgeous Virginia, but that's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm here to talk about this. This is a Royal Enfield Himalayan. You guys can see that, right? This has got a little bit of an extra treat to it. It's a, so what is a Himalayan? It's the ADV bike of Royal Enfield. It's a 450cc liquid cooled single cylinder, dual overhead cam, has an 8,000 RPM red line, makes about 40 horsepower, 40,000 horsepower, 40 horsepower, has 30 foot-pounds of torque. It's, this one's very dirty and we'll talk about that in a minute. 6-speed transmission, 30 foot-pounds of torque is 40 Newton meters. This one has some add-ons to it that are kind of unique to the bike. The bike has one of the big features of the bike that everybody should always talk about. It's got this amazing front end. This is a 43 millimeter upside down fork with 8 inches of travel. That's 200 millimeters. And the front tire. The front tire is a 90-90-21. This one's tubeless. If you've never had a bike with a 21-inch tire, you're missing out. You need to try one. It's amazing for this kind of riding. 320 millimeter disc on the front with a dual piston bi-brake caliper. The fork is upside down, so the rigid structure is up top. The lighter structure is below, so that can move up and down quicker. The brakes are ABS. Just an amazing system right there. Ground clearance is about 230 millimeters, which I believe is about 9 inches. Monoshock on the rear. Again, 8 inches of travel, 200 millimeters. 17-inch tire in the back. It's a 140/80/17 on this one. And again, tubeless tires. They added the tubeless. Causes don't come with a tubeless. This has the tubeless. This brake on the back, I think, is a 270 with a single piston bi-brake caliper. Seat height in normal form is 825 millimeters, which is 32.5 inches. And in the high, it has two settings. In the high setting, it's 33 1/3 or so, and that is 845 millimeters. I keep mine in the high. I wish they sold a seat that was actually thicker and higher. I like the taller seat. There's a lot of advantage to that when you're riding in the rough. It's a great bike. It's a fun bike. It's got a 4.5 gallon gas tank, which is 17 liters. And when you're riding out in the dirt, we were getting 70s in the 70 mile an hour, 70 miles a gallon. So 4.5 gallons is a lot of juice. A lot of bikes here. We just did the Frost Defender event. It just ended here. People are still coming in actually. So that's what's going on here. These neat little campers, and there's a campground behind the building that old Harry Terry has. And if you ever get a chance to get to Pembroke, get over here and check out this Gearhead Junction. Anyway, so the bike. What else can I tell you about it? Those are the stock numbers. Like I said, liquid cooled. This one's been modified. We'll start with the tires. I run Dunlop Trail Max Missions. These are Dunlop Trail Max Raids. They're a more off-roady tire. They got a softer compound. They're supposed to work better. I've never rode the bike with these. Maybe I'll get them to lend me this one. But they're supposed to work better in the rough riding. He just rode a couple hundred miles today on the rough roads, and he said they performed magically for him. He likes them a lot. This one has a radiator guard, the metal radiator guard. It has the rally kit, crash bars, and skid plate on the bottom. It's got these amazing lights. He said, make sure you mention the lights. Clear water lights. He's got these amber lenses on them, which you can just pop off like that, pop them off and they're clear. They do all kind of magic things for him. Like you can set them from 10% to 100%, and some way they work when you hit your brights and all that neat stuff. But so that's that. Running up this way, he's got the Royal Enfield handguards. I love the way they look. Tough stuff. And good friend of mine, he put his bike down with a deer. He killed the deer, and the bars saved his hand. Those bars, it was just trashed. And this saved it. He's got double take mirrors up here, and I've got these on my bike. I love them. They're easy to adjust. They absorb vibration. They're all that neat stuff there. Some sort of phone mount. This is the rubber head pad. Oh, he's got a Garmin up there. This is a WRS windshield. I ran one of these, the clear one, on my bike for a long time, and I loved it. Now I've got the GV Tall, which I love because it's very good in the rain, and I ride a lot of miles, so that's important. He's got this little head guard here. Now we're getting into the more unique stuff here. Check this out. So the rally seat, but look at this. Let me get on the other side with good light. This is the rally kit. And the rally kit is only available in black. Well, he had this one paint matched to his Casa Brown. But check that out. It says Rally there, you know. It's the same paint color and everything. And I think it just looks superb. I wish they sold it. And, you know, if you could buy these rally kits color specific, that would be great. I mean, look at that. Just, you know, very well done. Very well done. So they did, I think it was 160 some miles of the route they did today. And they, you know, they ran in some mud, obviously, if you look at it. Oh, the other thing he's got are these bags, and I've got these bags too. And he was telling me, hey, I had a problem with my bags, and you know what? I had the same problem. And the problem is, when you get the bags dirty, this is a very fine zipper, which helps make it waterproof. The zipper gets full of dirt, and the bags become hard to open and close. And what I did with mine was I took my chain lube, because I was out in the middle of nowhere. I rubbed it all over the zipper, and then I worked it back and forth until I got it to work fine. And that's the solution that I've been using on those bags. If the factory wanted to do something different, they could make the zipper bigger. You might give up a little bit of the waterproof if you did that. But the bags themselves are made specifically for this motorcycle. I mean, look at that. And they do a good job of blocking the wind. They go under the bike tight. They don't, you know, they don't rattle around. But what a deal, you know. So the owner of this bike has two bikes, two Himalayans. And he was telling me about the other one. We'll have to try to get a video of the other one. He has it set up in a little bit different way. Oh, look at this little connector here. Tie your stuff down. And so he's a real, you know, he's a BMW guy. He loves his BMWs, and I understand that. But he says he really enjoys this. This is a lighter, less, you know, you have less cost in it, less risk in it because of the lower cost, more value, all that neat stuff. You can do a lot more with a bike that costs less. And it's very capable. If you're out in the roughest of stuff, the lighter motorcycle is actually a better bike, and it's also lower to the ground. It's a good replacement for bikes like that. It's a better option. It's lighter, more cost effective, works better. It's for me, it's a wonderful thing. The amount of miles I ride in a year, I think I'm at 50, whatever, a lot of miles. This is an excellent bike for that. Other bikes will depreciate more than this bike will ever cost. So it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. If you are interested in a bike like this and you're used Royal Enfield, get yourself down here to Gearhead Junction. This is in Giles County, Virginia, Pembroke, Virginia, and get yourself talking to Harry Terry. He's over here somewhere, and check one of these out, see what the deal they can do for you. If you're anywhere else, get a hold of Baxter Cycle and the Mighty Minitropolis of Marnie, Iowa. They've got the bikes, they've got Triumphs and Royal Enfields and vintage bikes of all type, and they've got parts and accessories and helmets and gloves and doodads and you name it, they got it, by golly. If you can't make it to Baxter's, get over to baxtercycle.com. Tell those fine folks at Buzzy Biker, let's see, Pembroke County, Pembroke, Virginia Buzzy Biker sent you. Now, it's a beautiful day. We're ending a beautiful rally. You know, get out and live life. I'm going to put this camera down and go to see what I can learn. Get off the couch, get out that easy chair, get out and live it, my friends. Wahoo!